All right, y'all. So I am coming on to do a live love reading for you all. I don't expect that there'll be too many people joining, but I do want to go live with this particular reading just off the strength that it's a lot easier to upload these messages. So I hope everybody is doing well out there, staying balanced, and definitely doing what's necessary to keep yourself in alignment here. So I'm going to be starting off with my personal deck. This is my personal deck called I've Got to Testify Oracle. So I'll be pulling a few cards from this deck. And if you find that any of the decks that I use today that belong to me personally, if you want to order them, you can always check the description box for my email. Hello to those of you who are entering into the chat. I'm just doing a love reading. So this says, as I nurture my plants, I learn to better care for myself. Okay, so it definitely is giving a strong vibe of focusing in on loving yourself and taking care of yourself. Okay. Um, if love is not quite in alignment right now, or if you haven't gotten with your partner just yet, hey everybody, if you haven't gotten with your partner just yet, it's a strong indicator that you are just focused on yourself, nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. But let's just see. I'm going to pull from a different deck to see what do you need to know. Is there a special message for you concerning love? Right, y'all. So I have here, I am better with my heart than my, wait a minute, I am better with my mind than my heart. So somebody feels like they're better at making like logical decisions, putting forth the practical effort to get things done. But when it comes to matters of the heart and their emotions, they're not so good with that. So you might feel like you have to just focus on yourself right now because somebody may not be putting forth the effort to really show you how they feel. Let's just see. So you have here, I can't promise you anything. Okay. So that's exactly why this was the first card coming out from my deck, y'all, where it's like you're focused on just nurturing yourself, healing yourself, staying grounded and balanced, because whoever this person is, they're not able to promise you anything. Let me see why. Why can't they promise you anything at this point? What's holding them back? What's holding your potential partner back? Okay. Well, they got a lot going on here. So this says, this karmic relationship had me so stressed physically that it took a toll on my body, but I just couldn't let go. So they could have come out of a very, very unhealthy situation with their past partner, or they could be currently dealing with somebody. But whatever the case may be, this has been very, very toxic and emotionally took a toll on them. So I also have this card. It says, I hate that my sister always gets the good men. I hope that spell work I had done makes him dog her out tonight. Somebody has a toxic sister as well, who's constantly sending an evil eye and doesn't want to see you or this person thrive in your love life. So there's a couple of things going on here, but you may find that the person that may come towards you or that you've been thinking about is distant. They're not able to fully embrace love with you directly because of past toxic connections. Let me see. This says, I'm afraid to lose you. So I feel like this has created a lack of trust within someone here. Okay, this has created a lack of trust. Fears, paranoias, insecurities. There's a lot going on with this person. And so this is why it's better for you to focus on yourself right now, or to even maybe possibly be open to love from someone else, because this person may not be on your frequency. If they're not putting in the effort to heal from this past karmic situation, then the likelihood of them being able to come in and offer you something stable and solid is pretty slim. So let me see. Five of Pentacles. See, this person is afraid of being left out in the cold, and this proves it because the Eight of Cups is here at the bottom of the deck. So they're afraid that you're going to abandon the relationship. You know, they've been through it. I feel like they was with a karmic, a very toxic connection where it was a trauma bonding connection, and they felt very cold. They felt abandoned. They took a lot of losses too, financially. I mean, it just left this person in a very insecure position. So they fear that you will walk away as well. That's why it says, I'm afraid to lose you. So let me see. How might you feel about this person? This message is not going to be for everybody. So some of you, you're like, well, I don't know. Hey, how much you feel about this person? That's all I can say is that, sometimes it resonates, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you got to come back and it'll resonate later. Sometimes it just won't resonate at all. So I have the Chariot here. But look at that. The World is at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, you're just like, you're going to keep moving forward, pursuing your goals, but you're not going to let this situation stop no show for you. That's what I'm picking up. I mean, I'm not picking up any resentment. Actually, the opposite, because you wouldn't be able to thrive in this type of energy if you was in that feeling of any feelings of resentment or unforgiveness. I feel like you're just focused on moving forward. And if this person happens to catch up, then I feel like you might be open to it. But meantime, in between time, with the World card here, a lot of you have closed out this chapter because you're tired of waiting for this person to make up their mind. If you haven't gotten to that place yet, it feels like you are moving in that direction, because this person still has a lot of work to do. So let me see. What else do you need to know? Okay, the Queen of Cups is in a reverse. For some of you, you're just focused on loving on yourself. Like, I don't feel like you're pouring your heart and your emotions out to anybody anymore. You probably did that already, and it wasn't well received, or this person just didn't know what to do with your love. I feel like they're so used to emotionally codependent relationships that they're not used to someone like you who's just, you have emotional intelligence. You know when to just remove your energy. If that person is not showing reciprocity, or if they're not showing interest, you know when to just withdraw and focus on yourself. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're just kind of moving ahead and being optimistic about where the future is taking you. Let me see. So the Five of Cups is here with the Five of Wands. So look at that. The King of Cups is right behind that. So we just had the Queen of Cups. I feel like this person, they're not going to just not allow. They don't want to just watch you move on, okay? Five of Wands can mean that they're ready to jump in. If there's competition around, they want to make their presence known. This person still has a lot of strong emotions for you here with the King of Cups. Queen of Cups and King of Cups, but somebody is not, it's not reciprocal. Something is not balanced here. So let me see. I got a card that fell. Okay, so this is the Five of Cups. So the number 5 is here twice. Five of Wands, Five of Cups. The number 5 deals with change. Something is changing about this connection here. Let me see. If you decide to move forward, what will be this person's position? The Four of Swords. Wow. Ten of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. They're going to be thinking about this situation a lot. Like, they're really going to be in their heads contemplating, like, okay, should I just put it to rest? Should I just let it go? They're going to spend a lot of time in solitude, just really thinking. But I could see them going, ooh, look at that. See, the Devil is right behind that. In some ways, if you already walked away from this person, it actually pulled out some very toxic thoughts within them. Like, for some of them, they became very resentful in their heart towards you. But I can see where they've dealt with this type of energy for a long time. Ten of Swords and the Devil, it's like toxic energy is what they're accustomed to. And it's actually going to force them to see that they need to do some work to heal. Okay, they're going to see that they have to do some work to heal. It's going to hurt them, though. They're going to feel betrayed if you walk away from them. That much I can see. They're going to feel betrayed. But it's going to make them go within and really think. Think about what they forfeited with you. and to also think about how they've allowed their past situations to become a hindrance with their forward movement when in the areas of love. Okay. Eight of Swords and the Judgment card in the reverse. I also have the Page of Cups and the King of Wands in the reverse. So in some ways, though, this person is not going to take full accountability for their position here. It's like they criticize themselves a lot. They're their worst critic for sure. They stay in their head. They're always overthinking, always having this energy of anxiety here when it comes to love, when it comes to you. So I feel that they don't come in offering, they don't give as much as they could to the connection with you. Page of Cups is like, you know, bringing crumbs to the table. The King is actually in the reverse. So there's a leveling up that they just have not been able to do, and it's strongly due to insecurities here. In some ways, they don't feel like they can rise to what you need from them. Like they don't feel like they can provide that. Let me see. Why don't they feel like they can meet your standards here? Okay. So this says, my life is a mess right now. I kind of picked that up from the beginning. They don't feel like they can meet your standards because life is just really lifing on them. Like they're dealing with a whole lot of different things right now. Let me see, what does this mean? My life is a mess right now. So they feel like they can't meet your standards or to rise to the occasion with love when it comes to you because they have a lot of things going on. So I have the King of Swords here. It looks like they're having to make some cuts here. They're having to speak some truths and to go cold on some people. They might have a lot of toxic energy around them, which I am picking that up with the Devil, the Five of Wands. Like it looks like a lot of commotion and just conflict. This person may feel stuck in their situation, whether it's around unhealthy family dynamics, or they could be, I don't know if they're stuck in an actual karmic relationship. It's a possibility though. But I feel like this person is having to go cold and to speak some truths and to make some cuts here. Let me see. So the Two of Cups is here. Okay, then I have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they realize that in order to come into a union with you, they're going to have to make some cuts because you're going to have some very serious conversations with this person. Like you may have a lot of questions for them and you're going to expect for them to give you straightforward and direct answers. So these are two people who have lived long enough to understand that it's not time to play no games. You don't dance around topics. You speak very directly, and they know that you're going to want to know what their motives are when they come back in, and they also know that they're going to have to be very clear and direct with you. And the only way they can do that is if they clean up this mess that's surrounding them. I feel like for some of them, this mess does deal with connections, people that they are close to, somehow interfering and somehow preventing them from taking advantage of this opportunity with you. The Three of Swords is in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. So that's a strong indicator that this person recognizes that they have to heal, but that they also have to eliminate third-party interference. So let me see. Also consider with the card about the sister, like I was saying, for some of you, there's a karmic sister who is very jealous of either this person that wants to come towards you or they're jealous of you. And they're sending negative energy out there in hopes that your love life does not thrive because their love life is not going so well. So it could also be someone who's sending the evil eye. There's a lot of things going on. And so, let me see. My cards keep falling on the floor, y'all. Oh, okay. So this says, Sage and frankincense will clear that negative energy. So, yeah, this person is going to have to learn how to clear their energy. Okay. They're going to have to learn how to do the spiritual work to heal themselves and to protect their space. I feel like they are getting to that space. I feel like there's an awakening that could be happening for this person where they're starting to see the negativity and the toxicity is just no longer good for them. Look at that. So this says, it's time I heal my heart chakra. I know my worth now. See? This person is starting to see that they have to do the work, okay? They're having to heal their heart chakra, which is this Three of Swords right here in the reverse. They're having to do some work to heal, to get rid of negative self-talk and releasing any pain and unforgiveness. So this is them putting in the efforts here to get in alignment, which actually these two cards, they go perfectly together, to get in alignment with you. They know they have to clear their energy if they're going to be on the same frequency as you. All of that green surrounding both people just is giving a strong emphasis of two people with a healed and open heart chakra. They know that they're not going to be able to have a bond with you unless they heal, especially if you are the type of person out there that does spiritual work for yourself. And balance and healing is very important for you. They understand that in order to step to you, they have to be on the same frequency. So this says here, this has been the toughest season of my life, but I'm going to stand back up. I can't allow this to keep me down. So it has been hard. Again, this says my life is a mess right now. This has been the toughest season of their life. So when we go back to the beginning, it started off with this person saying, I can't promise you anything. Let me see. And I am better with my mind than with my heart. But now they're getting to that space where they're starting to evaluate their relationships and they realize, like, shoot, I can't just be good with my mind but have a blocked off heart and expect to have healthy love. So now they're starting to do the work on their heart. That way there's balance there. So initially they started off saying they can't promise you anything because they hadn't done the internal work. So I do feel like they are working on themselves. It's really up to you as to whether or not you want to be patient with this person. Let me see if I can gather anything as far as their next actions towards you. I do see that there will be some straightforward and direct communication at some point. So their next actions towards you. If you find that this resonates with you in any way, please be sure to hit the like button. So let's see. Okay, so I have the Six of Cups. So this person does plan to come in and to reunite with you because this is the card of reuniting. This person will come in and communicate. Okay. This person will come in and communicate. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay, so thank you for your patience here. So the Six of Cups, this is the card of reuniting. Let me see what they want to tell you with the Six of Cups here. Because I can definitely see them in this space of reminiscing and thinking about you a lot, even while you're not communicating. For those of you who are not in communication with, in contact with this person. Okay, I'm I'm just have to use the decks I have here. What is it that they want to communicate? Actually, you know what? This is a perfect deck. It's called Confessions of the Soulmate. Confessions of the Soulmate. So when they reunite and communicate, what do they want to say? So this says transparency. You see the real me. That's why I can't hide anything from you. And I struggle sometimes to look you in the eyes. You see right into my soul, and that makes me more vulnerable. So they know that they have to be transparent with you, but they also know that even when they're not being transparent with you, you see right through them. And that's scary for them in a lot of ways here, because they can't hide things. You know, even when they try to put on a mask and seem like they're okay, they can't hide anything from you. Because the Six of Cups is a soulmate card. The Two of Cups also came out earlier, so that's also a soulmate card. So, you know, you're connected. You're bonded on a deeper level. So it's not a whole lot that they can hide from you. This says karmic battles. So this is also what they want to tell you. So it says, please be patient with my process of growth and change as I come into my power. I am making sure that everything is in alignment so that I can be with you. I am severing my ties with the karmic situations and completing a cycle. So that's clarifying what we have been picking up on throughout the entire message. They've been going through a lot of battles here. They've had to fight to remove unnecessary, unhealthy energy from around them. It's been a battlefield for sure, but they're doing what's necessary. They're protecting their energy now. And they're doing this with their self-improvement and healing first and foremost, but they're also doing this with you in mind, because they recognize that they can't bring this type of energy into your space. So this says illusion. Remember that separation is an illusion. We are always together. We are drawn together by faith. Trust your intuition. I am working hard behind the scenes to heal and reach out to you soon. Stay strong for me. I am coming back home. So this person, I mean, if you pick up on their energy from a distance, if you think about them a lot, it's likely because they're thinking about you. If you're hearing particular songs, and you know, I know at some point it does, you can get tired of that. Like, it's like, okay, you want some tangible evidence that this person is actually making the effort to come towards you. Many of you are like that. And so when you get to that space, just know that you ultimately decide how much time you're willing to put in to wait on this person. That is your free will. You do not have to wait on this person just because, you know, hey, but I feel like they have so much karma and so many different things that they have to battle up against that it really could take some time before they're able to come towards you. The good thing about doing readings is that people can lie. Right? People can wear masks, but energy cannot lie. So this is giving you more clarity behind what's not being said. So, you know, maybe that will help you in your decision. So this says opening up. I am getting ready to see what's in my heart. I'm getting ready to say what's in my heart. I know that this is love. It is true, unconditional, and everlasting kind of love. I want you to know I am trying to open up. But it's so hard for me to put my feelings for you into words. But I know I have to do this, and you need to hear them. This person has a hard time just communicating matters from their heart space. Remember, the first card that you had says, I am better with my mind than with my heart. So if you're talking about practical, everyday life things, you know, this person is very sharp because they came out as the King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Very sharp, very intellectual, can talk to you about anything. But when it comes to matters of the heart, that's when they pull back. That's when they start to feel a little bit too vulnerable, and it starts to feel a little bit too mushy, you know, and it's uncomfortable for them. But they also know that you see right through that. You see right through the mask. You can see, even if they're not telling you that they're in love with you, you can feel and you know that there's something deeper than what is being said. So regardless of that, I can definitely see that this person wants to open up to you. Some of you, they might present you with flowers. Let's see. So this says learning. You are unique and special, and I have never met anyone like you before. You have opened me up to things that I never knew were possible. I am so strong because of the power of our love. You have opened my heart to the truth, and I am very grateful for all of the lessons we are both learning now. Okay. So this person is something about your energy that really has helped push them into this space of wanting to fight this battle and to get through this tough season. Like now they have a fight in them. Now they have a reason to do the work to heal themselves. Okay. I was trying to find that card. Yeah, they have a reason to put in the work on themselves now. It's like you gave them hope to do the internal work, um, and to leave these karmic cycles right where they stand. So let me just see. I'll pull a few more messages to close out. Let's see. I'll use this deck. I think I'll touch into this card that says karmic battles just to see what are they up against. That way you can kind of gauge, maybe gauge how much time it's going to take them to clear it out, because I don't know how deep this thing runs for this person. But let's just see. So this says habitual time waster, keeps coming back in the same energy but no offer. They could be dealing with a karmic that keeps coming in and out of the same energy, but nothing has changed. Okay, it's the same thing over and over again. So I think they're starting to get to that place where they realize this person literally is only wasting their time. Like they're not offering anything. And so of course, when you get to that space, when you realize a person is just, they're not changing, they're not bringing anything to the table, they're just playing games, I feel like they're ready to let this thing go. So that doesn't seem too complicated, because now they're getting the message. They see this person for who they are. Let me see. So then I have the Seven of Swords and the Two of Wands. Seven of Swords and the Two of Wands. Yeah, I think they can see now that this person, when they come back in, they just plan on taking from them. They just plan on being deceptive. It's pretty clear to them that this person, they distance themselves from your person, whoever this karmic is in and out. They'll distance themselves, and then they'll come up with strategies to try to get back into this person's energy so that they can take from them. So it feels like it's more like a using situation where they're just, seeing your person as their personal ATM in some ways. Okay, they're just coming in to take. So let me see. This says concealed, sexual items discovered. Okay, so they might find out some things about this karmic that kind of puts this to rest. So it feels like it's a karmic connection. Even if they're not in a full-fledged relationship, it's like just a habitual repeat cycle, and they're starting to see just how toxic and unhealthy it really is. So I have anxiety, bounty hunter, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so the anxiety card is in a reverse. I feel like at one point they felt trapped. They felt stuck with this karmic energy. Okay, waiting for this person to come back in, constantly checking their messages to see, is this person going to respond? Are they going to, fix this? But with this coming out in the reverse, they don't feel anxious about this past person anymore. That energy is gone. That emotion is no longer a factor. And then I have here bounty hunter, runner, chaser, hot pursuit. It used to be that type of energy between the two of them. Okay. I think this person is tired of chasing or running. Whatever their position was, they're tired of it. They see it's just a game. It's just a game. So the Six of Swords is in a reverse. I feel like there's still, when the Six of Swords is in the reverse, it takes you back to the Five of Swords energy. Five of Swords is conflict, drama, arguments. Right now, they might still be kind of in that space with this person where it's like, it's toxicity, it's jealousy, but they're seeing that this person is just manipulative. So they're not dealing with this person directly. That's what I'm picking up. They're not dealing with them directly. They're seeing this person for who they are, but now they're having to do the work to heal themselves in order to embrace a connection with you. Because it's been a long cycle. It's been a tough season of just this back and forth repeat pattern over and over again. So Four of Pentacles, they're starting to hold back their energy, protect themselves, because they really do want something stable and solid. This is the Four of Wands. So the number 4 is here twice. The Emperor is also the number 4 in the Tarot deck, which is a strong indicator that this person is standing up for themselves. They're doing what's necessary to get in their power and to draw healthy boundaries here. So I'll just take 3 cards from this deck and I'm going to close out. If you all want a personal reading from me, I still have my special 30-minute sessions for $55.55. It's still going on until the end of this month. And then I'll resume to my normal prices. So you can always shoot me an email if you want to get a reading, if you want to piggyback off of this message, or if you want to talk about any subject. It does not matter. Shoot me an email. So this says, people don't believe in me. So this person is starting, they have to do the work to believe in themselves. They can't be overly consumed about who else believes in them, but that's a part of their healing process, to no longer allow other people's opinions to be a factor. Let's see what else. So maybe they feel like you don't believe in them. So this says, I cry at night. So this person is very emotional. That's why I was saying with that card that says transparency, you see right through them. So they can have this tough exterior. They can act as if everything is okay, you know, but behind closed doors, they're not okay. Emotionally, they're all over the place and they're starting to have to do some soul searching. So I have one more card here, y'all. Asha, stop. Okay, so this says, if I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. So this person, they're starting to realize that they didn't handle things the way that they should have, okay? They're starting to have regrets about how they dealt with the situation with you. And they wish that they would have stood their ground, I feel. Maybe they even wish that they would have, let me just see. How would they handle it? Let me get one more card. If they could handle it differently, how would they handle it? This says, I can't handle your love. I feel like they would have embraced your love more. They would have embraced your love more rather than pushing it away and feeling like maybe it wasn't real or maybe it was too good to be true. I feel like they would have accepted it and received it knowing that they deserved it. But remember, this says people don't believe in me. So I feel like that's a strong indicator that they don't fully believe in themselves. So they might not have felt like they was worthy of being with someone who was able to love so openly as you can. So they're going through a lot emotionally. They do shed some tears at times, but they're doing the work to heal and to clear their energy, and they're starting to see the reality of the people that they had around them. They're no longer wearing the rose-colored glasses. Those are off. This person is in war mode right now. Spiritual warfare, they're having to fight up against that, but also physical battles that they're dealing with as far as clearing karmics out and having to like really go cold and speak some hard truths and things like that. So it's a journey. We all have our own journeys that we have to go through. So like I said before, it's a matter of you deciding if you want this person back. The common number that's come through in this message has been the number 4. So if you've been seeing 444, then this message is for you. The number 4 is also the Emperor. So if you're dealing with the Aries, or if you yourself are an Aries, then this message may also resonate with you there. And there's a lot of other signs here, but just take it how it resonates. So that's my message for you all. I hope that you find clarity here. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. I love you all, and I will talk to y'all next time.